And it was a very special moment because we were able to, for the first time since the treaty, repatriate a deceased person through the border out of Gibraltar onwards. So, yes.
And why was this significant? Was there an issue with repatriations across the border previously?
Yes, there was an issue because since the border opened, we have never been able to take a deceased out through the land border. We can bring them in without any trouble, but getting them out was virtually impossible. The bureaucracy was very, very, very complicated. And in the case of the Moroccan community, it was obviously special because they had a ferry every 2 weeks. And if somebody passed away, you had to wait till there was a ferry available, which was sometimes cancelled. And for them, the Muslim community or believe that people should be buried very quickly. And for them, it caused a lot of grief. The family was over there. And this has opened a very, very, very big door for them.
So in this case, it's a repatriation of a Moroccan person back to Morocco through the land frontier. I'm assuming taking the ferry from Algeciras or Tarifa and onwards.
Yes, it basically entailed preparing all the paperwork, liaising with all the relevant authorities, which we regularly liaise with anyway, both here in Gibraltar, in Spain, in Morocco, people we know for many, many years, and then getting them onto a ferry and back into Morocco. The advantage is obviously that there are many ferries, there are ferries daily, and this gives a lot of peace of mind for families.
So with the border now completely fluid, no border controls, so this opens up a whole range of opportunities.
Yes, it does, because added to this, at the moment, or the way it was, if people were going onwards elsewhere into the world, we were repatriating bodies elsewhere into the world, we had to do it via London. Funeral directors in Gibraltar, all of us, we had to arrange all the paperwork and go via London and then onwards, which entailed more expense for families, obviously, because it might involve 2 flights, limitations with carriers only certain carriers will carry human remains. And now this also opens possibilities of using airports in Spain, which travel worldwide.
There have been a few issues of Spanish nationals passing in Gibraltar, living just meters or away from the border and having to go via London.
Yes, this has happened in the past. Very, very sad situations where people were wanting to be buried nearby in the hinterland, and we had to go via London. And imagine the expense when the cemetery that was going to be used was maybe just a few miles away.
This is a very human thing. It opens up possibilities for people. The last thing people need when they're grieving is the red tape, the wait. You've just repatriated your first body across to Morocco. Tell us about the reaction, that family's reaction.
It was very emotional, extremely emotional, because the couple of days leading up to it, everybody wanted to make this work. So everybody was chipping in this. Agencies in Gibraltar, contacts we have, people in Spain were extremely helpful, the authorities there, Moroccan authorities were extremely helpful as well. Everybody realized it was the first one, so everybody treated it with the urgency it needed. And it was great as well for the Moroccan community, who were in touch throughout. And the most important or most touching moment I had is when the Moroccan community here asked me for a photograph when our car was actually on the ferry, for them to have proof that the person was finally on the way. And the Moroccan community were waiting for that photograph. It was an extremely important photograph for them, and they were overwhelmed by it, yes.